Alright, so look, I know some of y'all might have saw this video already because it's been kind of going viral, but this is South Park, and basically this part of the episode was about adrenochrome. I don't know if that was the entire episode, but I just know this part is about adrenochrome, and they're like linking it to Jeffrey Epstein and, the entire island and child sex trafficking thing. They kind of linked it together to say that the reason the elites use the children is to extract adrenochrome. So, they can obviously, try and live forever, or just live way longer than the average human, because obviously they're, very rich. So, once you have all the money, I guess the next thing after that is like trying to live forever. That's why we get all this conscious transferring and the Get Out movies and things like this, which is adrenochrome. So for us to think that this doesn't exist, which I know a lot of y'all don't think that way, but for still the ones that do, this is just kind of like more proof. Because why else would they make this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really funny. It's not like, comical. It's just like, all right. It's just like kind of like right in your face. You know what I'm saying? And there's another show. There's another show on Netflix. I forget what it's called, but I think the writer of The Simpsons, I think it's like Disenchantment. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I could be saying it completely wrong, but I know it was on Netflix, and I know the writer of The Simpsons, I think, was behind the show. And it had an episode that had some stuff about adrenochrome as well in it. But it's a lot of different examples, even more than what I'm showing right now in this video. I just grabbed a few examples to just go along with the South Park video that they don't want to let me play the audio so y'all can actually hear it. But if y'all want to, you're definitely welcome to go check this out, obviously, instead of just hearing me talk about it. But I knew YouTube would do this anyway, which is why I couldn't post the video, and why I had to re-upload it. But right here, they didn't want to let me post this either. This is Sandra Bullock talking about, using, I think, like a boy foreskin, basically penis skin, as a facial, and she says, like, it's from a boy that's very far away, meaning, like, probably, like, just a kid that was basically sex trafficked from who knows where, who knows what country. It just goes right in line with the child sex trafficking and adrenochrome thing, and I mean, who uses foreskin from a boy's penis, like, as a facial, when was that ever, like, a thing, you know what I'm saying? So it go to show you, like, how wild this stuff actually is, like. And then the fact that you go on Ellen and you talk about it, you know what I'm saying? And you talk about it as if, like, other people should go and try it, like, so I guess I understand why they didn't want me having this video planned, although I'm sure it's on someone else's profile on YouTube. They can play it, but I can't play it on mine, So, classic Sandra Bullock throwing up the 3-6 right there, the 666 sign, and then her doing the one eye. So we already know what Sandra Bullock is about. So, that just kind of closes a deal on her. All right, they don't want to let this play out in its original audio either. They just make it real hard. Like, I don't mind, like, talking over the video, and just showing it, but I just definitely think, watching it, being able to actually see it, obviously, is a lot better, But this was just another movie. I had another example of them putting adrenochrome right in our face. They actually say the word adrenochrome in the movie. Don't get it wrong, I've never seen this movie in my life. I've only seen this clip, but I just thought it was, pretty bold how they actually, he actually says, like, he tells him to go and get it, which he just did, And then, he tells him it's adrenochrome, tells him to try it, which is why he's looking at it all funny and shit. And then he kind of, once he tries it, he gets this like super, feeling of like euphoria. So yeah, I'm assuming that's how, it makes you feel when you take it. I don't know. It probably is probably like a super high. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, it's crazy because, I think in America alone, we get up to like 600,000 kids that go missing a year. So, I've talked about that a few times on this channels, but, that's not, I don't think that number is like factoring how many of them get found or anything like that. I don't know if 600,000 go missing and never go back home, and like how detailed the statistics are. But just it being that number alone goes to show you that there's a large portion of those kids that don't actually come back home, that end up who knows where. You know what I'm saying? We have no idea. So and obviously, sex trafficking and child sex trafficking is a thing. It's a huge thing. So there's, a demand for children. So then that creates a demand to like kidnap children. You see what I'm saying? So I just say that. So once again, for those that think this is not possible and that, you think, the real truth is not stranger than fiction, then, you've been fooled. Just to simply say it, I say it all the time. You know what I'm saying? The things that actually go on in real life, like the things that people that you see walking around every single day, the things that they're doing, is, always going to be stranger than the things that we can make up and put in movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we can make up some strange shit, but trust me, people are doing much stranger things. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man.
It's very scary indeed. I'll tell you what the alien agenda is. And it's going to sound very familiar. The alien agenda is the complete takeover of this planet, the killing off of 5, 6 to 7 eighths of the world's population by the year 2029. U.S. military has known about this for 45 years. They've told no one. As far as I know, I'm the only person standing before a crowd talking about the alien agenda, secretively. Okay. Back in 1954, I'll give you a quick overview. There was the Greada 1954 treaty where Eisenhower signed a pact with the known alien species of the time. There were 3 at the time, and said that we're going to deal in high technology, but you can take a few head of cattle and a few human beings and you can experiment on them. It's unthinkable. It's stuff straight out of the Nazi death camps, and I'm kidding you not, it's plain BS, and it's got to stop. Now, the Greada 1954 treaty had been violated. After the great firefight, the alien-human war, I am the only living survivor talking about it worldwide at all. Only one. The other 2 are in nursing homes in Canada, and the Canadian government refuses to allow any U.S. people, including myself, to talk to them because they are afraid of kidnapping. Probably the reason I got shot to pieces and 11 attempts on my life is I am a direct threat to the entire system. The New World Order, the alien agenda is one and the same. It's world takeover and the decimation of the population of this planet. Now, I'm going to tell you something a little bit different about the alien species. The bad news ones, there are 9 races of alien populations. To look at a human being as a bag of food. They're not cannibals. They don't eat the flesh and the bones and all that kind of stuff. They use the glandular secretions of animals and human beings as a mixture of the vitamins for their food. They get high off of our adrenal gland substances called adrenochrome. It's something like cocaine to them. Now, what can we do about it? Right now, if we do nothing, we can do nothing about it, and it'll continue to go on. Basically, we'll be led in the dark, and you'll keep seeing more and more people disappear. Right now, there's 100,000 children totally unaccountable through FBI archives, cannot be traced anywhere. They haven't been murdered. Nobody's ever seen them. I think they're hauled underneath in some of these bases, and they are summarily done away with, and they are literally eaten. Now, that is a scary thing indeed.
The Republican Party has historically been the party that is most connected to Wall Street, the Illuminati, and the Satanists that use pedophilia as well as, this is a very delicate topic, it turns out that drinking children's blood is an anti-aging device. This is just really sick and disgusting, but it's a fact. It's a chemical fact. And if you drink adrenalized children's blood, which is to say you terrorize the child, not just with sodomy, but with torture and with other satanic ritual things. If you adrenalize the child's blood before you kill them and drink their blood, this is a doubly effective anti-aging device. You can also harvest children's bone marrow. So children are being killed for their bone marrow as an anti-aging device for the elite. I don't make this stuff up. This is what I'm being told and reading about. Yes, it is terrible, Sarah, but it is something that's gone on. It's gone on throughout history. This is not new, and it's not unique to the Americans, okay?
Smithers, I'm back in the pink, full of pith and vinegar. That's remarkable, sir. You know, it's funny, Smithers. I tried every tincture and poultice and tonic and patent medicine there is. And all I really needed was the blood of a young boy. By the way, what was the name?
Childless losers! I need you to help me find my kids!
Any of these,
No.
Sorry, kids. I'll place you with your parents, but for now, go back to making those little drink umbrellas. Hell, but we'll definitely help you, but you're gonna have to wait.
We just ordered a pie for the bar.
What'd you do that for?
Yeah, it took us 45 minutes to choose a topping.
We decided on cheese.
We only have a few months left. I love that you support the Green Deal, but it's not getting rid of fossil fuel. It's not going to solve the problem fast enough. A Swedish professor saying, we can eat dead people, but that's not fast enough. So I think your next campaign slogan has to be this: we got to start eating babies. We don't have enough time. There's too much CO2. All of you, you're a pollutant. Too much CO2. We have to start now, please. You are so great. I'm so happy that you're really supporting the Green Deal, but it's not enough. Even if we would bomb Russia, we still have too many people, too much pollution. So we have to get rid of the babies. That's a big problem. Just stopping having babies is not enough. We need to eat the babies, and this is very serious. Please give a response.
Thank you. No, thank you. We'll go ahead.
We need to eat the babies.